Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the heavyweight bout between Alexandr Romanov versus Blagoy Ivanov. So Blagoy Ivanov. And how I feel about this one right here is I'm going low confident. Well, I'm going average confidence. Alexandr Romanov to beat Blagoy Ivanov. And yes, there's definitely been some concerns with Romanov. Not even concerns, he's been losing. Like he lost to Tybura, close fight. But like I say, started strong but faded, and then Tybura just outworked him. A gassed out Romanov, also cardio issues, and got stopped in the last fight. Good start yet again, but once he got that one takedown, once Volkov was able to get back to his feet, just picked him apart and got him out of there. So some concerns there, but the reason I'm leaning Alexandr Romanov and why it's not even low confidence but average confidence here is I feel like with Blagoy Ivanov has a solid. Well, I don't know. I definitely think he did sambo. He definitely did sambo. He competed against Fedor, beat Fedor down. I think that might be linked to why he got shot in the head or whatnot, or stabbed in the head or whatnot. Because people be very passionate about their favorite fighters and their heroes. So who knows, maybe some other dealings. But anyway, that's besides the point. And that's in the past. But way in the past now. He has had a Bellator career. He has had a UFC career since then. I think he competed in PFL. I don't think he competed in PFL. He might have competed in PFL. Did he? Yeah, I think that's where he became champion. Before it was PFL. Yeah, I think it was World Series fighting. He became a champion there, but don't quote me on that. But anyway, Blagoy Ivanov, no, he's only 35 years old, which is pretty young for heavyweight. But stylistically wise, why I'm liking Alexandr Romanov here is because I feel like Alexandr Romanov could have good success with his wrestling early, and it's also like Blagoy Ivanov has not been knocking no one out lately. Like probably 5 years ago, he was knocking people out, but now it's like he's not really the high intensity fighter either. So like they're both gonna be kind of like labored, low output strikers. Blagoy Ivanov probably gonna have a little bit more heat on his punches. But I feel like a younger Romanov who's still like 29, 30 or something like that, still younger than Romanov. I mean, still younger than Ivanov by a couple years. But neither of these guys are by far old in this weight class. I think Romanov is a baby in this weight class at heavyweight because the heavyweight, has a typically, their prime is a little bit later than, well, a lot later than a lot of other weight classes. Like their prime a lot of times would be mid-30s, whereas the mid-30s is your end of your prime in a lot of weight classes. In smaller weight class, like 30s, like damn, you old now in the lower weight classes. But like light heavyweight, like your prime like 30. Heavyweight, your prime kind of like 33, 35 till like such and such. Like I said, light heavyweight, your prime kind of starts at 30. But yeah, I'm getting off topic. I just feel to get to the point, I feel Romanov should be able to have a good first round and be able to ride that momentum and just simply try to coast or just outwork or match Blagoy Ivanov's pace. I could definitely see this being a drag out decision. That's probably like a split decision. I could also see Romanov actually go out there and get a quick stoppage, to be honest. I could see him going out there slamming Blagoy Ivanov or something. You get on top of him, maybe put his forearm on his neck and tapping him out or something. I could definitely see that happening. But I'm going to lean to a sloppy decision. Good start to the first round for him. That's going to give him a clear round. Then two close, very debatable rounds, but Romanov winning basically by having that one strong round or one clear round, then two real close rounds, and they just kind of edge it to Romanov. Maybe he does a little bit more strikes, and like I say, he might dip off in pace, but at no point is his pace ending real less than Blagoy Ivanov at this point. Blagoy Ivanov at this point is not a guy that pushes a high pace at all. I don't think he ever was truly a high pace pushing fighter, but at least at one point he had a more of a finishing threat, and right now he's not really much of a finishing threat. So combine that with a low output, and likely giving up one round to a guy who's a good starter in Romanov. Yeah, gonna have to lean Romanov here. And also, let's not forget that at one point Alexandr Romanov was a very bright prospect, bright contender in his weight class. Like if he didn't before he lost to Tybura, matter of fact, he was a big favorite in the Tybura fight. Then he lost to Volkov. I think in the Volkov fight, I think he might have actually been a small favorite or a slight dog. I think he actually was a small favorite. So now all of a sudden we just doubting him and whatnot, or getting off him. And I'm not saying, bet your house on him or nothing like that, but I'm saying he seems like the clear pick here. And I think it's a good stylistic matchup for him. So yeah, I'm going with Alexandr Romanov here. So in this one, I have Alexandr Romanov via decision.